Welcome to the Coach Cameron Podcast, College Edition. With me is Mo Mascal. I can't say it right. How do you say it? Mariscal.
Mariscal. Yeah,
Mariscal.
get the L. Yes,
Mariscal.
sir. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're on the coaching staff of men's soccer and, of course, other sports here. And you primarily deal with strength training. Tell us a little bit about your background and you're currently doing lifts with the men's soccer team. Tell us how that's going.
Absolutely. First of all, I really enjoy lifts with the soccer team. It's a different experience altogether compared to women's volleyball, men and women's basketball. The whole, what's the word they call it, aura is different when they walk into the weight room. But a little bit of background about me, I've been around sports my entire life, come from a family of athletes. Used to watch my aunt play tennis and basketball. That's what got me into playing basketball. Played that for about 16 years. Was able to take that to college so that I could get my degree in kinesiology, exercise science. I really fell in love with
Or PE.
the weight room. No.
Yeah, it's PE.
There are subcategories that are related to PE. Yes, health promotion, pedagogy, all that good stuff.
I'm an exercise science major too, but I just call it PE, physical education. I'm not scared of the name. People rip on the name, but
no, it's
yes.
totally fine. But it's always funny because when I would tell people, first of all, kinesiology, because they'd ask what the name of my major was, they'd get confused, deer in headlights look, just dumbfounded. Huh? What are you talking about? And then when I get into the actual area, exercise science, then they go, oh, okay, for sure. And then I want to say 8 times out of 10, it's the assumption, oh, you're just doing PE. And I said, no, not that there's any knock on PE. First of all, PE is my favorite subject in school, was my favorite class time.
Mine too.
Love doing it. So, no, shout out to all the PE teachers out there. Respect. That's just not what I wanted to do. But, yeah, definitely sign me up all day, every day. And then when I came back from California, I went back to school at ASU to get my master's in strength conditioning. Now, that major, physical activity and health, that sounds way more like physical education. They always wanted to change the names of our degree.
Of course, because everyone gets offended, like, oh, you're a PE teacher. Nothing wrong with PE teacher. And speaking of PE teacher, so you have a bobblehead next. Can you show the bobblehead?
Bobblehead.
Yeah, bring it to the camera. There you go. So that's Mike Paleone, the greatest soccer coach in the ACCAC history. Mike, big shout. 7 national titles for that man. And I love competing with him. I want him to come back. I miss him very much. And it's very sad to make this announcement. So I'm going to make an announcement right now. For the ones that don't know, this is at Phoenix College. We're going to be talking about Phoenix College because I'm the head coach of Phoenix College for the last 20 years. And it has an unbelievable history. And Mike and I have a tremendous history. And it was amazing. Our rivalry started back in 1994. You can go on YouTube and just search Dave Cameron versus Mike Paleone or Phoenix College versus Yavapai history, and we have a whole history montage of what's been going on. But we've been battling since 1994, and they've gotten the better of us until recently. In the last 10 years, we've been doing quite well against them. And one year, Yavapai was number 1 in the country, undefeated, hosting nationals, and they matched up with us in the semifinals, and we pushed them to overtime and knocked them out of their own national tournament, handing them their first loss. We've always been their Achilles heel, and I have video of that. We're going to show you right now. Check this out.
Heck yeah.
So it's overtime, and it's golden goal. So we have a throw-in. That's Anthony Tokpa that headed it back. And then Rizzo slide in, try to score. He got hurt, but he's all right. And they clear the ball out, and this is Nathan Fisk. Nathan Fisk hits a diagonal ball right to Yabin Cruz, who's wide open. And it's over.
Done, Dada.
Oh.
The crowd goes wild.
It does go wild. A lot of confusion. A lot of confusion with the fans. They're like holding their head and stuff. They don't even know what's going on. They're like pointing, wait, he's on the ground. Yeah, that was nuts. Parents are running on the field, and it was a huge day, and it was kind of like it was over. And then we went on to beat Yavapai repeatedly at their place, 4 straight times, 3 of which were, or 4 straight times in the playoffs. We knocked them out.
Yeah,
I almost felt bad. Almost. Yeah. So this is gonna be a weekly podcast with the Phoenix College version, but the title of the podcast is what is the title? I'll bring it back in so we know what we're talking about. I already know where I did. I have to go back to the opening. It's very simple. I can answer the question right now. Is you just have to be good.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Well. Solved. All right, on to the next bit. So the one thing I would say is you got to be careful who your coach is. So if you really want to play college soccer, you need to play in a place where they develop players, where they allow you to have critical thought, because you have to be able to make decisions. It can't just be system. Oh, we play this way. We move the ball out wide, serve it up the field, we cross it in, we're athletic and we score. We win. Yeah, parents feel good, but no one else does. But you have to establish critical thought. And you need honesty.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of honesty, here's one of the best coaches of all time.
So here, you don't have future. You can never make it. You're supposed to be a dinner man, serving dinner to the students in the secondary school, because you cannot do basic 1 + 1. You are here breathing heavy like a dog. Think about your life. You are a failure. You can never make it. You cannot make it. You need to be cutting grass, making this place fresh for the actual footballers that want to use this place. You are tired. You are here. What have you done? Useless. Me with my pregnancy, I'm better than you. Idiots.
Need honesty.
Absolutely.
Are you okay over there?
Oh, I'm sorry. Something about that. Me with my pregnancy just it really got me going on that.
Yeah, at least he was honest. He was honest to the point. And for the ones that don't know, this weekly podcast that we're putting, especially during the college season, as we enter into our first full week next week, where all our players should be back in town. And we're going to be rolling, and we'll give you a schedule and all those little details. And we'll keep you updated with how the Bears do. And it should be a very interesting season because we are talented. What do you think of the team thus far, according to the lifts that you've been a part of?
No, I think it's a solid group. First of all, I do get very excited when they come in and they want to lift, first of all, especially when they look at what is on the board. Oh, we're going to be able to put weights on, put plates on the bar. And I'm like, of course, that's what I want you to do. But first and foremost, let me make sure that you do the form right. But no, I think these guys are great. They definitely have the hunger to want to lift, to want to get better, to want to get stronger, to want to do things the right way. Because even after, say, I show them how to do the exercise, right? I do a display of all the exercise before we even get started to make sure, okay, you know what you need to do in the right order and whatnot. And so even going through it, as they're going through their sets, they'll kind of look over at me instead of saying something, which always makes me laugh. Instead of saying something, they'll look over at me and kind of just hope and wait that we make eye contact, so then they can show me the form that they're doing to make sure that they're doing it right. And it's the best. I go, hey, you can just call me over. I'm helping one guy. I can definitely help you over there. It's the greatest thing ever. I truly enjoy it.
Do they snap at you? Mo?
No. No, I'll just hear a Mo. Someone called me Bo the other day. That was awesome. They weren't understanding that.
Bo?
Bo, yeah. They thought I was saying
yesterday?
Bo. No, I want to say that was last week. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, no, Mo. Oh, okay. But no, I think it's a really great group of guys in there when they have the music playing and they're going through their circuit and they're figuring out, okay, hey, I know what I'm doing. I'm used to it now. I can get in, get out. And they're confident, hey, I can add weight to this. I can go a little heavier. If it's a med ball and they were starting at 12 pounds, now they go up to 16 pounds. It's a great time in there, honestly.
Well, that's good. We want to be a great time. It is a great group of young men. I'm very excited about having everyone come in. And we have one of our Japanese imports coming in on Sunday, flying in, and then Monday another Japanese import, and then we'll have Mike Watkins will be back with us on Thursday of next week, and we'll be complete. And it is a talented group. This is probably one of my most talented groups. Hopefully, we can come together and do great things and not get out of our head. We're constantly focusing on our focus and energy and stuff like that, and which I think
I've noticed.
Yeah. We want to divulge all our secrets, but we have some secrets that no one else can compete with. We'll keep those quiet
for sure.
But far as good energy and being positive and stuff like that, I think this brings up a great opportunity to do all ball, and we're gonna do a series of all ball, and I'll explain what it is and why we do it. So all ball is videos of was it all ball or was it a foul, kind of thing. Let's take a look at this video and see if it was all ball or not. I don't think you've seen this video, Mo, so
okay.
Let me know if it's all ball or not.
Yeah, wait a minute. What is this? Are you kidding? Claymore by Mackett.
All ball?
Where was the ball? Because that's crazy.
Oh, I think it was a keeper's hand. So
I was like, he's holding on to. I mean, he's got all ball in his hand for sure. Coverage, yeah.
So no all ball.
No.
So that ends our segment of all ball. See, that was all ball.
Yeah.
That's how we roll here on the Coach Cameron podcast in the Phoenix College studio.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited about being here. But give you a little track record of Phoenix College. Obviously, we're heading to our first week of the 2024 team, so I don't have much video and stuff about the team we have now, but I certainly have video of the past. And for the ones that don't know, we've won the last 3 region titles. The first region championship 3 years ago was at Pima. Here's a celebration. Always fun celebrating.
Love to see it
on the opposition field. That was a big win, and then of course we do it again. Here's year 2.
Yeah! We won.
Here's Derek. Great celebration once again, and we've won it 3 years in a row, and we've been to the national tournament the last couple of years. There's a picture of year 3 winning the championship over Glendale. So we won 3 times in a row, and then we've been in the national tournament.
That was a great
3
game.
times. Yep. And then last year we were the national runners up. We lost in penalty kicks, and did a great job with this starting lineup. That was a good starting lineup. Very excited about having some of them back.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 years ago, we had an unbelievable goal. We beat the number 1 team in the country on this goal, served by Eiji Hata. Goal by, who scored this goal? I think I know. Gabriel Gonzalez, who went to Cal Baptist. Check out this goal.
Putting it forward, Hata. It's a good cross from him, back post, and it's 1-0. What a ball in! And avenging the missed chances, Gabriel Gonzalez, he's engulfed.
And we went in that game 1-0. And that's how we want the show to kind of go. It's going to be like fast video. Of course, we have to get video of what's going on with the team we have now. But back to how to transition from, your high school years to the college years. What was your experience in basketball? How'd you get recruited? How'd you end up picking your school to go play basketball?
Oh, wow. What a time that was. So at this point, I had already spent most of my younger middle school age years playing club basketball. Really took it seriously going into 8th grade. Shout out to tearing my ACL right in the summer before going to school for that. But then came
Ouch.
back. Yeah, PT was where I was at because that's when I figured out what I wanted to do with my life. So going into high school, I said, okay, well, you know what? Let's see what I can do at school. Was in all my anatomy classes, and then when it came to basketball, you know, man, I think I did another 2.5 years of club. So going into summer, June is club season. No, sorry, June is high school season. Then July, we're back on club again, all the way until the first official tryouts start for high school basketball team. Take a break, play all through the year. Hopefully you make it to playoffs, which we did, thankfully, made it to playoffs. And then I had about one full week of break, and then went back to playing club again. And so my mom basically became my manager, my agent, all the positions. While she's working, she's sending out film, sending out all my information to the schools that I wrote down. I think I had about four or five sheets of paper, front to back, with all the schools that had my major and that I was willing to go to school for and play basketball at. If they had a semi decent program, whatever it was. But any school that I could get a scholarship to play basketball and go to school was pretty much what I wanted to do. And
So your mom had to do a lot of the work?
yeah, oh yeah, she's the backbone of all of that. And what worked out really.
How much? Sorry to cut you off.
No,
But
you're good.
how much was a club? Was club?
Club was expensive. But what it was, shout out to my head coach, Coach Dana, but Dana Hawkins. He little did I know, he kind of helped my mom with a payment plan, because my mom, first of all, single mom, 3 kids, so it's incredibly hard to send one to go do something that is expensive when you got to also take care of the other 2, with whatever extracurriculars they want to do. So he really helped my mom out in the end there, because those club teams, they add up. You know what I mean? And I didn't play on numerous teams. I want to say I played on a total of 3 to 4, but man, just over the years, that total cost for tournaments, for gear, for practice, like whatever those dues were, that definitely cost a pretty penny. And there were times where I was like, "Hey, mom, if we can't afford it, it's okay. If we can't play on Elite Black, it's okay. I know they want me to play, but if we can't afford it, I'll play on Team Extreme until someone else spots me." And what it was, Coach Dana had been trying to get me on his team for years, and his team was incredibly expensive. So I said, we can't do that. But then he got sponsorship, his team, and then just found me at a tournament, said, "Hey, I want you to play on my team."
And I had a similar, it was very expensive. Comment, let us know. Was it expensive? I got to work on my comment here. So when I do comments, this will pop up. Comment, and then it's supposed to come in and out, so I have to edit that. But yeah, please comment. Let us know your experience. Was club anything very expensive for you, and do you really need it to actually play college ball? It does give you opportunity
to get seen.
Yeah, to be seen, because you got to play those games to be seen. But
want to hear something funny though?
Well, the question is, how is NFL guys getting drafted because they can jump out of a pool? So that happened.
Yeah.
Let's hear your funny.
Saw that. But no, funny story. Cal Poly head coach never saw any of my club games.
How'd they find you?
My mom had sent it out. My mom had sent my film out to Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. And so Cal Poly Slow came and ended up looking at my point guard. And Cal Poly Pomona, they had my high school film. So my mom made a YouTube page, put a full game, my junior year, put a full game on there. They saw that film. And then while we were still playing, before they even were really in talks about coming on visits and offering the assistant coach came to watch me play in a tournament out in California because they didn't recruit. I was the only player recruited from out of state. Everyone else was a California resident somewhere.
Oh yeah, it's cheaper
close.
for him.
Oh, absolutely. I was the
For the
most
school.
expensive player on that team for sure. But
They
yeah,
must have really wanted you. So which Cal Poly did you go to?
Cal Poly Pomona
Okay, and
down
how,
in SoCal.
and they saw high school film
Mm-hmm.
from Dobson.
Yes, sir.
So how was your experience at Cal Poly?
Oh, it was amazing. I had a blast. First of all, because I knew I wanted to go to California. That was priority number one because I had family there, families from there, and so that was basically a second home. So that was priority for me to try and go to a school in California. When I got my official offer to come visit, to go on an official visit, campus was beautiful, absolutely massive. Don't know if you know the history about them, but they were basically in partnership with Kellogg. Yeah, the one from the cereals.
The one's poisoning us. Okay.
Yeah, that guy, because he had Arabian horses and stuff on there. So in order for us to be able to build the campus on there, he said we got to have at least an agriculture area for the horses, stables and all that stuff. And so campus was great. Really learned a lot from professors that were there because I really had ones that cared about their job. But basketball, my gosh, that was my life. All day, every day. I think that I had a 6-7 hour block for basketball specifically, whether that was for practice, for training room, weights, conditioning, any team related things. Oh yeah, I was a busy bee.
So did you play 4 years there?
2.5. I did get hurt going into yeah. But what was awesome was that my coach, my athletic director, shout out to Brian, they let me keep my scholarship. They were able to honor my scholarship, so I can graduate.
They should. Did you hurt it on their watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, their fault. Of course, they have to pay for it. Comment.
Hey, but some of my teammates, they didn't stick around to finish out their degree at Cal Poly. So I was truly honored to be able to do that.
Well, that's amazing. And we're learning more about Coach Mo, who's the strength coach for the men's soccer program. Here's the schedule, September schedule. Let's take a look at that real quick. So we have a blue and a gold scrimmage this next Friday. So this coming Friday, because this airs Sunday. You know, how that's going to work, we'll talk about it a little bit later. And then we have a scrimmage to be determined. We're going to figure that out. And then we're playing Arizona Christian University August 16th. And then we're playing Excel Academy the 23rd. And then our first official game is against Paradise Valley. And then our typical ACCAC games. And then when we get in September, we're playing Mount Sac here, one of the top California teams. And we're excited about that. Did you know you could sponsor the Bears? And you can. And check the description below if you want to donate to the Bears. And we get 100% of the donations.
Yes.
Supposedly. That's what they tell us. We'll find out.
Word on the street.
Yeah. And here's a little video telling you how to donate. Hi, this is Coach Cameron. And we're looking for supporters that believe in what we do. Supporting Phoenix College Soccer means investing in more than just a typical soccer team. It's about nurturing talent, fostering community spirit, and empowering future leaders. Your donation directly impacts our players, providing crucial resources for training, travel costs, equipment, and scholarships. By contributing, you're not only promoting athletic excellence, but also enhancing educational opportunities for deserving student athletes. Together, we can build a stronger community through the power of soccer. Join us in shaping the future of our team and our community. Donate today and make a lasting difference. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot to mute him, but yes, inspirational. That was a great video that I just threw together. You can donate to the Bears, and do we deserve it? Absolutely, we do. We've done a great job. 20 years of suffrage. I've been here working hard to make sure the program is developing in such a way that we are entertaining to you, the viewer, the ones that support the Bears. And we're very excited about hopefully winning our 4th region championship in a row and going on to Alabama,
Ooh.
where Nationals can be hosted. And hopefully we can make that route. Very excited about that. But the way this podcast is rolling, we got to do defining moment in Phoenix College history with this video. What a bomb. Ryo Sugahara. Actually, how you pronounce his name is Ryo Sugahara, one of our many Japanese imports. People ask me all the time, like, how do you get all these Japanese kids? Pure luck. Ryo Sugahara was our first Japanese player, and the only reason we got him was because Taehoon Kim, who's from Arizona, he graduated from here, played at GCU, and then he went on to work in California, and he was playing in the Asian Soccer League, and just ran into him and talked to Dio, and he wanted to play soccer in America, but he was going to UCSD, English Learning School, which you couldn't play soccer. You're part of a segment of the institution. You didn't qualify for the NCAA. So Taehoon Kim called me and told me about him. He came in and tried out. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so much cheaper to go to Phoenix College and learn English.
Right.
And you get to play soccer.
Yeah.
And we couldn't give him money or anything because we don't give international. And he ended up being the player of the year, scored 2 big goals in 2012. And that was against Yavapai when they're undefeated, #1 in the country. And we were like not that good. We were like a 500 team back then. We had a very off year, but we had Dill, who helped us in 2013 and winning our first ACCAC titles outright.
Oh, that's awesome.
So very, and ever since we've got nothing but Japanese players.
Yeah.
Every year we have 2 because of Ryo Sugahara.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's very important to our program. And that's kind of our show. Coach Mo, thank you so much for being on. Excited about having hopefully you on each week, and we can talk about everything Phoenix College. Next Friday is our blue and gold game. We'll give you videos on that, and comment. Let us know if you have any suggestions how you would like these college editions talking about the Bears to go, and we'll get as creative as we can. We want to be somewhat entertaining, that you can at least watch the show and not be bored, since we're dealing with the TikTok generation of crazy. Coach Mo, thank you so much for being on. Hopefully we'll have you on again.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we want to have hopefully have some players come on. They're scared to death to be on the show because they never know what I'm going to do, because it's a one-take podcast. And we'll close out by playing another defining moment in Phoenix College. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next Sunday as we keep reporting the Bears 2024 search for their first national title. Peace out. Thanks, Mo.